Could this be the best budget 1TB PCIe Gen 4 NVMe SSD for PC gaming? Well, I reckon it could be. So this is the Rocket Q4 NVMe Gen 4 SSD from Sabrent, and it's the 1TB version that I have with me today. So I purchased this for £109.89. It does seem to vary in price quite a bit depending on whether it's in stock or not, but it always seems to drop down to that £110 mark. So the sequential read speeds are 4,700 megabytes per second and the sequential write speeds are 1,800 megabytes per second when using the Gen 4 specification. There is a 2TB version, but unfortunately it's nearly triple the price. Now you do get a slight benefit at that extra cost. It's an extra 100 megabytes per second read speed, and the write speed is actually double the speed. What I'm looking for with gaming is that really fast read speed. So the write speeds are not so important to me. I just want to be able to stream the game assets as fast as possible to the GPU. Now, if you don't have a Gen 4 motherboard, not to worry, you can still run it on Gen 3, and the speeds at PCI Gen 3 are 3,300 megabytes for read and the same for write. So that is actually really good when you compare it to certain other drives around the same sort of money. Okay, so let me give you some context to my train of thought here. So this is an illustration of the SSD within the PlayStation 5. It's got super fast SSD technology built into it, and it's got a custom I/O controller. So it's able to stream the data straight from the SSD straight to the GPU, bypassing the CPU. This allows the CPU to concentrate on all of that other good stuff that creates a really amazing game environment. To be clear, a fast SSD in this next gen of consoles and with PCs is not just about loading speeds. It's about creating massive new worlds, interactive worlds that are going to completely transform games as we know them today. The good news is that this super fast streaming straight to the GPU is not just for the next gen consoles. Nvidia have just announced a new slew of graphics cards, and the graphics cards support Nvidia RTX I/O. So with RTX I/O, you can see here on the left, we currently have a situation where the storage streams the data, it goes through to the CPU does all the hard work, it decompresses the data, and then it goes through the system memory, back down all the way through the system again to the GPU. Now this does take a lot of resources to do this. It slows down the CPU, and that means you haven't got all of that computational power for the AI and all the other interactive parts of the game. So this is a big step forward. And on the right hand side you can see what basically happens. It goes straight from storage through the PCIe lanes to the GPU, it gets decompressed at that end, and job done. Okay, so with that very simplified explanation that I've just given, we're looking for speeds of 4700 and 1800 respectively, and as you can see, well, it certainly delivers, and a little bit more. So that is actually better than I was expecting. It just goes to show how good a value this little bit of kit, this NVMe Gen 4 SSD really is. Okay, so there we have it. That was the Sabrent Rocket Q4 NVMe SSD, the Gen 4 version. As we can see, it performs incredibly well, and I reckon for £109 for 1TB of storage, this is going to be a really good option for those who want that next level in gaming that's just around the corner. Okay, well, let me know what you think in the comments about this product. Will you be getting one of these, or will you be going a different route? Just let me know. I read all the comments and I reply to as many as I can. Please like and subscribe and all that, because it really helps the channel out, and thanks for watching.